Now on Monday, 6 Tennessee Valley area basketball teams punched their tickets to the state finals of the tournament down in Birmingham. Today we had 4 more teams looking to do the same thing. Jonah Karp has a recap of our early games.
Day 2 in Birmingham for high school hoops. Another opportunity to find out which teams are moving on to the state title game. 3A girls semifinal game, Plainview versus Prattville Christian. This was a runaway from the beginning. The Panthers were up 24-3 at the end of the first quarter, but the Bears hanging tough in the second. Ring around the rosy, Sawyer Hogan has a good look, and she's got it from deep. Deficit for Plainview still at 16 points though, and growing. In transition, Avery Rogers stops on a dime. Pull-up bunny is pure, 26-8, Prattville Christian. Bears need some buckets. Hogan with the hot hand strikes from the corner, but this game was out of reach early. Rogers with space again, cashes in. She had 10 points. Hannah Jones led the way with 21 points and 17 boards. Plainview falls to Prattville Christian 53-36.
They're really big and strong and athletic and physical, and we knew it was going to be a fight. And I think they punched us a little bit and they kind of knocked us backwards the first quarter and a half until halftime. But you know, that was the message at halftime. Let's just play hard. Let's just do our thing. Let's do what Bears do and take up for ourselves. And we played well in the second half. So I'm proud of the girls for that.
On to the Plainview boys, eyeing a different fate than the girls in their quest for a state title appearance. Up big over Houston Academy in the second quarter. The Bears keeping their foot on the gas pedal. Cole Milliken tees up the triple and hits. That puts Plainview up 16. And they were rolling. Later in the quarter, Milliken whips to Bryce Luther, open at the top of the perimeter, and he's got another 3. Plainview up 27-13. Riding the momentum swing. Final minute of the half. Through the carousel, up to Dylan Heyman. Bingo! Plainview is back in the state title game. The Bears defeat the Raiders. Final score 59-44.
The event is such a big, special event that if you're not careful, it will overwhelm you. And early game was probably good for us. We didn't have time to think about it too much. But I think that our guys have really been locked in since the turn of the new year, and they've been on a mission, and they've done a good job.
Class 4A girls state semifinals featuring a pair of teams from North Alabama. First up, it was New Hope taking on St. James. First quarter, we got no score. It'll be Jada Bates. She's wide open, and she will drill the tray for the Lady Indians. Minutes later, Indians actually trailing. Ava Card connects from the corner, and she extends the lead for the Trojans of St. James. And they do a good job on defense, but now New Hope gets something to fall. Jada Bates for 3, and it makes it a 1-possession game. But seconds later, Natalie Borton gets inside. She will hit the layup with a little help from the rim. The Trojans take an 11-point lead going into the locker room. Let's fast forward to 20 seconds left on the clock. Indians are down by 4. McKinley Keel will drain the corner tray, and she makes it a 1-point game. In exchange, the free throws eventually ties it up at 45. But the Trojans, they get the last possession, and Ava Card in heavy coverage. However, she throws up the bucket, and she has ice in her veins. That is the game winner right there. New Hope falls to St. James in a heartbreaker, 47-45. Man, what a thriller today in that one. Okay, so St. James will take on the winner of this one, Deshler and Vigor, in the state title game on Friday. Minutes into the action, Deshler down by 1. Chloe Siegel spots up from 3-point range and let it fall, everyone. Tigers now up by 2. Vigor, they're playing from behind. Kyra Howard left all alone, and she will sink the 3-pointer from the wing. A lot of 3-pointers being made this year at the state championships. Now the Tigers continue to shine from outside. Siegel dials one up from long distance, and the caller is on the line. She notched her 2,000 career point in this game. But the Wolves continue to hunt. Howard with the finish off the glass to tie things up. But after that, Deshler went on a tear. Katie Brooke Clement for 3, and it is good. The Tigers punched their ticket to the Class 4A girls state title game. Check this score out. They win 96-53.